So we're looking at number 1 for the practice problems. So we're going to start here on A. The limit of x approaches -1. So since it's approaching -1, we're going to be looking at it from the left, and we see that as it's coming from the left, x is approaching 1 here on the y-axis. So the answer for A is f of x equals 1. For B, f of -1, we're going to look at the x value of -1, which was, which one was it? Right here. Hold on, I'm messing this up.
The y value of we're going to look at -1,
Right,
and that value is -2
That's
because
right.
that's a closed circle.
that's right. We have a closed circle here. Okay, so we're going to use this because we can't use this hole. Holes don't exist. So the answer to B is -2. Okay, now for C, the limit of x approaches 2. So since there's no sign, we're going to be looking at it approaching from both sides. We're going to be using this graph right here. And we see that approaching from the left and approaching from the right, x is approaching 2. So the answer to C is f of x equals 2. For D, f of 2, we're going to look at the value of f of 2 right here, and we see that all we have is a hole, and holes don't exist. So that does not exist. For E, the limit of x approaches 1. So this one, right? We're going to be looking here, both sides, because there's no sign. So on both sides, we see that as x approaches 1, it approaches the point of 2 on y. So f of x is equal to 2. For f, we're looking at f of -2. So we come over here to -2. We see that we have a hole here and we have a closed circle here. So we're going to use the closed circle, which is at the point 1.5 on the y-axis. So the answer is 1.5.